Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here with another video. In this video, I will be talking about upcoming catalyst for a company called HUMBL or HUMBL Pay, which is currently trading under ticker symbol TSNP on the OTC market. I will tell you where I see this company headed, and at the end of the video, I got some clips for you guys so you know what to expect from their CEO and what they could bring to the table. I have already made 2 videos about this penny stock on my channel, so if you haven't watched them, I encourage you to go and watch them, since there is a lot of information which I might not say in this video. Anyways, back to the topic. What should be this big catalyst for HUMBL? Well, they are going to have another investor call exactly 1 week later. Why is it exciting? So far, they have executed everything perfectly and according to their plan. There are few things which they can announce next week. Thing number 1 is announcing some acquisition which would dramatically help them with their expansion or attracting new customers. Acquisitions are always a huge deal and move the stock price up massively. Second thing could be the exact date of when the ticker symbol will change from TSNP to HUMBL. This could help so many retail investors to find the right ticker symbol and invest into the correct company. I encountered few people in my comment section who unfortunately invested in other company with similar name or ticker symbol, so this way this issue should be gone. Third thing which could happen is announcing of beginning live testing products in the US and Latin America sandbox. As we know, they've shown in their latest brand video how they are using it in action, but that was with trusted third parties and just a few shops. But with this announcement, they could get way more publicity than they have now and attract more potential customers. Last but not least is a thing which they could announce or release is their HUMBL financial announcements. They are targeting the whole world. Unlike Apple Pay or Google Pay, they do not want to force people using like PayPal because of PayPal's ridiculous high fees. With HUMBL's fees being 50% lower than their competition, they offer a very lucrative and interesting service/platform to use. They are looking to have a whole different web experience. They want to have everything under one app, so you can coordinate all your finance from one place. It will be super comfortable and easy to use at the same time. Where do I think the price will go if one of these things, multiple or all, will be announced? To be honest, it really depends on the overall stock market situation. If they announce everything today, for example, when everything is red, it would not move much up. It would move, but not much, like 5 to 10%, but if they would announce all of it on a good day, we could see 50 to 100% moves within that current day. I'm almost sure of it. This stock has a relatively small market capitalization, so big moves upwards are not anything unusual. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing how much money they made from their HUMBL holiday deals and marketplace. It is something what they were super excited about, so I'm excited as well to see what it led to. Now, I went through the previous investor call/presentation and picked few clips which might give us a better picture of what to expect in the next investor call, which will take place exactly 1 week later. If you would like to watch it online and be there at the exact moment, you can do so by going onto their website and registering for their investor call. But as promised, here are the promised clips to see what we should be expecting.
Okay, so in terms of market sizing and competitive landscape, this is just some data we pulled. Estimated user base, these aren't hard numbers. I just think it gives a sense of scale. There's some great providers out there already, but we think there's just a huge total addressable market here that we can go after and serve, particularly in the corridors where we're already signing syndication and distribution deals in key verticals. So a lot of road to hoe here. We're still really early. We think every consumer in the world is going to need a mobile wallet by 2030 or a hubs that they can stop into if they're outside the smartphone layer. And then the financial division. So I'm also excited to announce today that we are joined on our financial division by the former CEO of Coinbook, Calvin Waite, as well as his team. I did a piece of business with Calvin, exploratory piece of blockchain business, like, I don't know, 18 months ago or something, where we had created some novel blockchain financial product inventions, and he and I had worked on them, and he's got some things that he's working on there. And so we just said, Calvin, let's just get together and put these products out as we know more. So, it's something where we're really keen to, ensure that our innovations are keeping good pace with regulation and vice versa. And so we're going to be really cautious. We want to have a really long-term, high quality brand story here. So we're not just going to, take cars out on the freeway that we don't know we're allowed to drive yet. So give us a little patience there. We're working hard on it. And I think the US is entering a new era of blockchain understanding and fintech understanding, and our ability to remain competitive on the global stage and serve customers on the global stage is exciting. And I think it's coming down the path. So we're very hopeful. And then lastly, the growth strategy roadmap. Thank you again to George and our law firms, Brian Innes, Ernie Stern, others who helped us complete this merger in like record time. It was amazing. I feel like I've had to make 15 decisions a day on that. So I'm excited just to get back to running the business. We launched today the HUMBL holiday deals and HUMBL marketplace, which we hadn't really talked about, but it's on. We now pursue merger and acquisitions opportunities, which we're actively engaged in some M&A, putting the stock to work out there in some of these markets where maybe there's some really cool junior fintechs that are doing awesome stuff that plugs in very readily to HUMBL. But COVID's been hard on everybody. Even major companies are still not providing clear guidance. So there are some fintechs out there that we think we can creatively acquire by putting the stock to work and getting into markets faster. We are also in active negotiations for the sale of 1 to 2 regions that I've had my eye on for a while. This is a strategy that dates back, 30 years to Western Union and others who have sold, rights deals or some kind of syndication deals into markets that, that we feel maybe we won't localize as effectively as the folks on the ground there that are looking at taking out the rights. And where we say, okay, we're giving up a little, but we're getting a lot because they know more than we ever will about their markets. And they have, install bases or joint ventures that they think if they, acquire the rights to HUMBL, they can help us grow at a faster pace than us trying to jet down there and do some things. So we are exploring those deals, nothing concrete and no promises, but we are exploring both M&A and we are exploring the sale of country or regional rights with parties that we are actively negotiating with. We've requested the ticker symbol HMBL, so that's in play. As you saw on the video, we have begun testing live product in the US and Latin America. Some of that is done through trusted third-party partners that you will have part of your journey custodiated by. And some of that's owned and operated stuff, ratings, reviews, text ordering, these things. We hope to provide a seamless Web3 experience over time. There's also markets that we will go into and own and operate because it's not as expensive for us to go in there and set up the market. But whenever we can, I think it's just more effective for us, having seen the rate cards that we've been quoted by some of our distribution partners. We think we can get in there and save the customer up to 50% in certain circumstances without us necessarily having to go in and operate and license the region external to some of what they're doing and what they do better than we do. So we'll have our own KYC and AML and compliance program so that we can trust and verify those partners. But these are best of breed partners that serve customers behind the scenes whose names you would recognize on a global financial level. And then we'll make some announcements about the HUMBL financial division. I want to get really clear guidance on what we can and can't roll out. We have some, we're all blockchain heads in the business. So we have some really clear stuff that we'd like to roll out. We've put together some multi-factor indices around digital assets. We've put around some digital asset financial products and tokenized asset baskets. So we're just going to kind of have to learn what products we can serve of our own into Humble Financial and which ones we have to lean into for third-party partners based on the regulatory climate of the U.S., which we're very keen to be compliant with and knowledgeable of through our portfolio of law firms.
I hope you enjoyed this small update so you have something to look forward to as well, since the stock did move much for the past month or so. That's all from my side, so if you want to become richer this year and I brought you some value, definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos, and click on the thumbs up as well. Both helps me out tremendously. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts and opinions. Are you going to watch this investor call online? Are you going to buy before this news will spread? I'm all ears. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.